Bolivia concerning stone walls. Those are all stone walls on that mountain. Whoops. And you can see the stone walls going here. Here, that gives you an idea of the height of them. Mary standing behind it. The Altiplano is just full of those stone walls everywhere.
So they're raising sheep and llamas and
Right,
goats and other things, and they stay inside these enclosures for a period of time.
right. Thank you. This is La Paz. It's the highest capital city in the world. It ranges from 13,000 feet, somewhere where we are right now, where this picture was taken, down to about 10,000 feet. That's the difference between the top of Burke Mountain and the very bottom of Burke Mountain. And the city is built in this whole valley section. You can see the huge mountains in the background. They build on these unstable cliffs, all right, and their houses are there. If they ever got a massive thunderstorm or anything, things would start to go down the sides. This is looking out over La Paz. This is an Adventist church right here that we'll see a picture of. This is just to give you an idea of where and how they build houses. And they've been told that they shouldn't build there, but that doesn't stop anybody from doing it. The pressure for housing is massive in La Paz. It's a huge city. This gives you, I'm looking over the Badlands section of it down into the high-rise towers of the city. Oh, come on. No, you can't do that. All right, this is the little Seventh-day Adventist church there with one of the elders, the lady who kind of takes care of it. And
That's a typical height of Bolivian people. You see the man is not much taller than me.
yeah, that's pretty normal. You find a Bolivian man that's over 6 feet, and he's considered huge. Inside the church there in La Paz, this is just one of the churches. I don't know how many churches there are in La Paz, but I'm sure there are many. This gives you another idea. The streets are incredibly steep. You can see that you can even see it in this picture, but it's far worse than it looks in this picture. And you can see the Badlands sections and so on. And you always have to take a jacket any time of the year in La Paz, because the moment the sun goes behind a cloud, it's cold. And it can almost snow almost any time of the year. So going out of La Paz towards the east over the next range of mountains, you can see the altitude here, 15,265 feet. Or 63 feet. That's the highest I've ever been in my life. And everybody in the car had headaches, except me. I don't know why, but anyway. And this is what it looked like at that altitude. The mountains go up around you into the clouds there. So they're at 17 and 18,000 feet. You're just driving the pass here at 15. And then, of course, you get stuck behind the trucks. And I was saying to DJ, why do these trucks always go so slow? And he says, well, most of them are from the lowlands, and they don't have much for brakes left. So what do? They put it in first gear going downhill, and that's how they go downhill. And so you're going 10 miles an hour behind these trucks, and you're going to figure out a way to get around them. This is a main road between La Paz and Rurrenabaque. This is the main road, and they're working at building a new one. And right ahead of here, there was a tunnel going through the mountain. But if you were to meet another truck coming the other way, somebody's going to have to make some room because the road just isn't that wide. This is DJ and Jody's house in Rurrenabaque. They have it's a nice yard, backyard. No. It keeps trying to do that. All right. Backyard. There are coconuts in the front yard, a coconut tree, and DJ was showing his kids how to get coconut milk, and they were trying. This is the local car wash. I mean, your car is plastered with mud after you've driven these roads, and You go around town till you can't find anything open between noon and 2 to 2:30. Everything is closed. And only occasionally will you find, and this guy happened to be open. We went by a whole bunch of car wash. Oh no, there's nobody here. No, we can't do your car, da 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 da. And DJ finally found somebody that would wash the vehicle. This vehicle is a godsend. At 15,000 feet with a diesel engine and no turbo, it doesn't go too fast, but it'll pass trucks, but that's about it. Because at high altitude, your engines just don't work very well. Of course, neither do we. If you're from lowlands and you step out of the car and try to run, you're going to have some big trouble. Come on. Oh, it's going to do that. There was a picture of the Adventist church. Let me get to it quick. Sorry about that, but this thing likes to jump. Slow down. There we go. Go back one. No, just one. Yes. This is the Adventist church in Rurabake, and the next sections of pictures I'm going to show you, they were doing evangelistic series out in a church about 18 miles up the road. And when we got there, the church members here descended on DJ and they said, "You're an answer to prayer." And DJ looks at him kind of, "Well, you have a vehicle. We need help getting our people out to this church every night at 6 o'clock. And DJ was supposed to be there setting up his house. And so I got tutus, they're called. It's a three-wheeled vehicle. But 18 miles outside of town at night is dangerous because there are cattle in the road, there are motorcycles with no headlights and no taillights. I mean, you name it. It's an experience. And yeah, cars are not registered, nothing. So I ended up driving, and next week we'll have some pictures of going out to that evangelistic series and what happens at the end of it.
So the Sabbath school in this church downstairs for the kids, they wasn't there. They had no flannel board, they had nothing. They had nothing for the kids. The kids sat there and listened and
Yeah.
colored a picture. That was their Sabbath school.
And they ended the service early this Sabbath because it was going to be really hot. Really hot is somewhere over 95. And they have the fans running, and the guy promised, the head elder, he was speaking that Sabbath, and he said, "We will be done here at 12:45. And he was right on. He quit at 12:45 because it was going to be really hot. And so everybody went home.
All the deaconesses were lined up to shake everybody's hand as you left, and they get you water during the service. And I was like, oh my, we gotta make some.
Yeah. So, anyway. Okay, well, that's enough for today. If you look at the announcements here, Bob did a nice job in putting announcements here on the back. I do want to remind you, we are having every Wednesday, we are having a Bible reading, prayer meeting downstairs. We did Revelation 4, finished up Revelation 4 this week. Next week it'll be Revelation 5. And we would encourage you to come. The pastor was here this last Wednesday, and he said if we end up changing the day to a Tuesday or a Thursday, he might be able to come everyone, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. There is a school board meeting on Tuesday, May 10 at 6 p.m., and it'll be a Zoom meeting, the last I knew. Is that correct? Okay. Okay, notice there will be a table at White's Market on Thursday, May